Hello everyone, welcome to your March 2021 tarot card reading. Thanks so much for being here. March is going to feel a lot lighter than February, that's for sure. February was a heavy month. A lot of transformations were happening underneath the surface, and March is just going to feel more like a collective sense of relief and a collective exhale. So lots of things to look forward to. We have a Pisces New Moon around the middle of the month. We are moving into Aries season, which is always wonderful and exciting. It's full of fresh beginnings. And that's happening on the 20th. And then we're ending everything off with a Libra full moon. So much gentle energy and just a lot of energy around new beginnings and finally seeing all of our hard work manifest in the real world. So it's going to be great. Let's get started and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Hello Pisces, welcome to your March 2021 tarot card reading. Happy birthday to all of you March Pisces. All right, so I think that the month is going to start out a bit quickly, and I think a lot of other signs are feeling that energy as well. For you Pisces, I actually think you're going to be feeling extremely motivated and fiery and passionate, okay, especially at the beginning of March. But, and the reason why I say but is because, all right, so let me tell you what you got first. So you got the Chariot, High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Moon in reverse, and Justice. So overall, I see that Pisces is really just, they want to move ahead. They want to go full speed ahead. They just want to see results. And I understand that, Pisces, and I know a lot of other signs are feeling that too, Virgo especially, which is your sister sign. And there's, especially in February, there was this energy with all of that Aquarius energy of just needing to see those results and needing to see that ambition come to life. But for a lot of signs, it just wasn't manifesting that way in the real material world, right? Mars was in Taurus, so kind of everyone was just being forced to move very slowly. And in March, on March 3rd, Mars is going to enter Gemini. So much quicker than Taurus, all right? So there is just going to be a lot of banter, a lot of wit, a lot of exploring options, okay? But during this time as well, we have to be careful with those kind of how impulsive we are with those options and the words that we say. Because our words do, of course, have and hold a lot of power, right? So I just want Pisces to be careful because I think you're going to be feeling that a little bit in the beginning of March, that you have to go and full speed ahead and let's go. I want to see these results. It's March, finally. Like the energy isn't so heavy anymore. I think you're really, really going to want to be this Knight of Wands and this Chariot and just move ahead and not look back. But I don't know that the energy is going to fully allow you to do that. And it's not to say that you can't move towards your goals and your dreams. Like, I think you're doing that regardless, and that's going to happen anyway. But I just don't want you to get impatient with yourself and with the material world if you don't see your ambitions and your dreams manifest in the material world right away. Because I actually do think you're gonna have to slow down a little bit. And I don't want to discourage you by saying that. I just think if you continue at this speed, or if you begin to move at this speed of the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, you may miss a couple things. And I actually think it's almost like Pisces is trying to tap into more of that fiery energy when they already have everything that they need within themselves. With the High Priestess and the Moon here. Like, this High Priestess here is just, it's staring right at me like as this Pisces energy. And it's like, and it's almost like it's telling me like, Pisces, why do you feel like you need to move so quickly and so fast and get everything done in the month of March when you're doing just fine? It's like the High Priestess is telling me that you don't need to go full speed ahead. And I think this is actually stemming from a fear, probably, that Pisces has of the unknown with the Moon in reverse. Do you feel like maybe you need to do things so quickly and kind of cover all your bases and explore every single option, which is natural with Mars being in Gemini? But do you feel like you have to do that because you feel a little bit confused or a little bit lost on how you would like to move forward? Because, you know, sometimes like the Chariot and the Knight of Wands especially, sometimes this energy can be amazing. And it's exactly what we need. But with this Moon in reverse, it's honestly just telling me that it's not what's needed right now. Because the Knight of Wands just is like so quick and unbothered with the things around them, and they're just kind of laser focused, right? And they don't worry about the details. But I think you do. I think you have to do that. And it's like the High Priestess is telling me that Pisces needs to remember their intuition and remember to use to listen to their heart when trying to decide between all of these options here with the Seven of Cups. It's like Pisces is trying to embody a sort of energy that doesn't feel natural and almost like they know in their hearts isn't right or isn't going to bring them much of value, but they're still doing it anyway. And it's like you're ignoring the High Priestess within you and that just amazing natural ability that Pisces has for psychic ability, intuition, like navigating emotions. It's almost like you're ignoring that. And I do think it's from a fear of the unknown and feeling like you can't see the full picture and feeling like you don't have all the answers. And it could be that you have maybe too many options in front of you. It could be as a result of this energy here. Like maybe, like I'm just picturing someone applying to like 20 jobs in one night because they're feeling so restless and uncertain about what they actually want to do. And it's almost like that unsure, kind of almost desperate energy is having the opposite effect. It's not actually bringing you any clarity at all. It's actually causing you to feel more confused. And you're feeling like this, like what's even in front of me right now? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this a valid offer? Are they just offering this to me because, like you can't even see what's in front of you here. You don't know which way to go because you're not listening to your intuition, Pisces. I think the moment you can kind of relax a little bit and relax in the unknown, that feeling of not knowing what is coming next. The moment you can feel more at peace with that, I think you're going to feel much more clear on things and clear on your situation and empowered, really. Because justice is all about getting straight to the truth, like crystal clear gaze and vision on what the truth is, right? Like these are actually pretty opposite energies here. So it's like you do go from feeling like the moon in reverse, which is just a sea of illusions and kind of mixed emotions and feeling totally fearful of the unknown. You move from that space, you do move from that to justice, which is clarity and balance and truth. Okay, so you are going to get there. I think you are going to get there, though, by tapping into the energy that's already natural to you, Pisces, all right? Like, you don't have to be anyone else except for yourself. You don't have to move at a speed or a pace that makes you uncomfortable. You can move a little bit slower and tap into that intuition, and you will be successful doing that as well. There is going to be a Pisces new moon on March 13th, and that really is for you. I think you're going to be using that time to be really reflective, and I do think it is a great time for you to set new intentions around what it is that you do want. All right? And I do truly believe that you're going to be feeling much clearer and less confused when Mercury enters your sign on the 15th, okay? Because that's all about intuition meeting logic, justice here. It's a good, nice balance of the two, right? So your oracle cards were forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. How perfect. And I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. How perfect are those? It really is about like making a choice and making a choice that stems from the heart and your intuition, and maybe not so much what others want for you or what you think is expected of you, all right? And again, you'll know what that right path is when you get quiet with yourself, okay? Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Yeah, I do think you may have to you may have to give a couple of these offers up and pave a new path, right? And it may not be what people expect, but I think if it stems from this inner knowing, you'll be good. All right. I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Justice again and the World. And let's clarify this Moon in reverse. Three of Pentacles. And this Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot. The Fool. Yeah, I really do think it's like it's so strange. I usually see the Chariot and the Knight of Wands and the Fool as like such positive energies, but I'm just not that this is negative, but I feel like it's cautionary. Like I feel like I'm just looking at this moon here, and I feel like I need to tell you to just be like any other time. I would tell Pisces to, yes, channel this full energy, take healthy risks. But I just feel like there's something that you're not seeing, and it's because you're moving so fast. And if you maintain this pace that isn't natural for you, and you'll know if it's not natural, because it's going to feel like a resistance, okay? That sort of energy, like you're hitting a wall, like you're not getting results, okay? I just think that if you maintain that pace, you're not going to see what this like moon energy is trying to tell you. Like you need to tap into this High Priestess energy because it's in going there and tapping into the immaterial world, right? The world of intuition and just inner knowing, that you're going to know where to go. As ironic as that sounds, it's in getting quiet with yourself and facing those fears of the unknown that you're going to get to the truth of the matter. And I just want to tell you to actually know, like, watch your step. Maybe slow down a little bit. And try and feel a bit more comfortable in that moon energy, okay? Of that unknown kind of liminal space. That's okay sometimes. And I know that's easier said than done, kind of being okay in that space, but sometimes it is in those kind of uncertain times, and you know, those times where we're not really seeing results and we're like, well, what am I doing wrong? Like, why isn't this happening for me? And it's because we're actually being redirected somewhere else. We don't always see that in that moment, right? Because we're moving so quickly. I feel like I need to tell you to pause a little bit And the World and Justice clarifying the Knight of Wands. I think Pisces is just so ready for a new start and to feel like they know exactly where they're headed. Like, I feel like Pisces is just craving that stability and that forward momentum so much that they're almost forgetting to stay true to themselves. And that's okay. Like, we all go through that, where, you know, almost in search of what it is we want. You know, sometimes there's almost that desperate search for our purpose. And there's an impatience around that. But I do think you have to get a little bit comfortable, Pisces, in just the waiting, as frustrating as that is to be told. All right? And it's in that quiet space that you are actually going to have a much better understanding of where you actually want to move and where you want to go. This Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Moon in reverse. I think there's going to be people around you who help you. And it could very well be your colleagues or coworkers, someone who you collaborate with quite a bit. Could be more than one person. Okay, just your group of collaborators, okay? The people you feel most inspired with, people you have great conversations with. I do actually think it's almost like they're either going to help remind you of what it is that you want to build. I think they're going to help remind you of that in this time where you're feeling probably really uncertain. I think the people around you, it could even be a conversation you have or a project that you're working on that just really helps reinforce what it is that you enjoy, maybe. All right, so lean on the people around you, because you may find that there's actually something there already that exists that's super valuable and can actually grow, and that it's something that you can build on. And maybe you don't even need any of these other options. And maybe you don't need to be looking elsewhere, like full speed ahead, because probably everything you want is probably already in your world and in your material reality. I think you're just having trouble seeing that. All right, so just get really clear on what's working. What are you grateful for right now in your life, okay? Where is there opportunity to grow, okay? Things that are already in your life that are working great. Can you build on these things? And try and slow down a little bit. And just remember that, the grass isn't always greener sometimes. And certain ideas or paths may look really great, but sometimes they're just illusions, okay? But you'll know exactly what to do, and you'll feel a whole lot more clear, Pisces, when you tap into this High Priestess energy, all right? And you just remember who you already are and your talents and your natural abilities. Like, what are you good at, Pisces? I know there's a bunch of things you're good at, so try and remember that, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing March, Pisces. I wish you nothing but the best. And once again, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating. Take care.